Here we go. Bayern Munich versus Man United, a heading on Wednesday. It is confirmed that all eyes will be on Harry Kane, but Prem fans will be well aware of another Bayern star, Leroy Sane. He has 3 goals in 4 games this season and has linked up well with Kane since his arrival. His pace will be a key threat up against Diogo Dalot, with United's defense set to face another stern test. For United to get anything from this match, they will need Casemiro to be at his best, particularly if Amrabat is not fit enough to start. Casemiro has come up with goals in big games on occasion, but his shielding of the back four and preventing the Bayern break will be vital to picking up a result, as we announced early. Thomas Tuchel will not be on the sidelines due to being sent to the stands in Bayern's final Champions League game of last season. And Kingsley Coman could be unavailable too after missing Friday's draw with Bayer Leverkusen with a muscular injury. Legendary German keeper Manuel Neuer is also out of action after sustaining a leg break last December. However, the Bayern boss is expecting to welcome new signing Rafael Guerreiro back after a muscular injury, while Harry Kane will most certainly start up top against his former Premier League rivals. Elsewhere, United fans could finally see summer signing Sofian Amrabat make his debut, but he'll need to be further assessed alongside Raphael Varane and Mason Mount. However, United have confirmed that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is out for a few weeks with a hamstring concern. Furthermore, Jadon Sancho and Antony are expected to miss out due to off-field issues. On the other side, Gary Neville has claimed Manchester United have bugs in the dressing room amid a chaotic start to the season. He explained, "How popular is Sancho and Maguire in the dressing room? He's got some bugs in there that we don't know from the outside. What discomfort and uncertainty is being created on the inside? You've got a player at the moment who is probably changing in the first-team dressing room, but obviously over with the academy. You've got Maguire, who has been captain of these players 12 months ago, now almost alienated as 3rd, 4th, 5th center half. He's got some situations in there I don't know the damage that's having. But in terms of his work on the pitch, I don't think Ten Hag will change. The fact of the matter is there has been many a manager over the last 10 to 12 years since Sir Alex Ferguson left." Man United fans react to Wan-Bissaka injury. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is set to be out of action for up to 2 months after suffering a hamstring injury against Brighton. Meanwhile, United fans were understandably upset with the latest development. Reacting on Twitter, one fan wrote, "Just end the season." A second said, "When it rains, it pours. At this rate, all our players will be out by December, including the manager," remarked a third. A fourth said, "Every day we wake up to bad news at this club." A fifth typed, "We're finished." While another added, "Close down the club." You can ask yourself that should Maguire return to the squad? Man United have endured a slow start to the season with just 2 wins and 3 defeats from their opening 5 games. Harry Maguire is yet to start a game, but should he be reintroduced to the squad amid the club's poor run of form? On the other side, Erik ten Hag has commented on the boos he received for substituting Rasmus Højlund for Anthony Martial. Højlund was United's main threat in the game alongside Rashford and was unlucky to have a goal chalked off after a VAR intervention. Ten Hag saw the positive in the boos and said, "It was positive. You see the fans in first moment at Old Trafford. Reception was great. He performed very well. It was good they gave this signal. We'll give him belief. He came in with a small issue. He is not ready for a whole game." In addition, Man United legend Dwight Yorke has said that Ten Hag is under pressure after a poor start to the season. The former striker said while speaking to Genting Casino, "Now, United have lost to Brighton. They'll arrive at Munich with back-to-back defeats, something Bayern will love to take advantage of. Ten Hag will need to get the players' heads right with this one. They faced Brighton Saturday, and now, 4 days later, they face Bayern. We should take it one step at a time. I remember going to Bayern and getting a point there. It's one of the toughest stadiums to play in. The German mentality and the level of play is very formidable. I know the national team aren't doing well, but Bayern Munich are always firing. The Allianz is a very tough stadium, and I'd be happy to take a point." Neville criticizes ownership structure. United legend Gary Neville has criticized Manchester United's ownership structure. He has said that Erik ten Hag has been given too much power to influence signings rather than use a sporting director model. Neville said, "Manchester United have again allowed the manager to influence the signings, and that is my concern with the club. They have got no strength at the very top." While Shearer says ownership issues to blame for poor start, Alan Shearer has backed Erik ten Hag after the manager's poor start to the season. He says uncertainty over the club's ownership has played a part in the side's stuttering start that has seen them win just 2 from their opening 5 Premier League games. Shearer said on Match of the Day, "I feel sorry for Erik ten Hag. He needs to know, the fans need to know, is the club for sale? All the problems come from the top. Again and again." Hannibal Mejbri on IG. Hannibal Mejbri has spoken of his joy of scoring his first Premier League goal for United. The midfielder scored United's only goal of the game with an impressive long-range strike to make it 3-1 Brighton. He said on his Instagram, "Years of work went into that moment to score a goal for this incredible club. Impossible to enjoy it without the team getting the result we wanted." On the other side, Getafe boss apologizes over incorrect remark on Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood and Jude Bellingham. Mason Greenwood made his first Getafe appearance at the weekend, and his manager apologized for a remark. Getafe's manager has apologized for falsely claiming Jude Bellingham had recommended a move to Spain to Man United forward Greenwood. Greenwood signed for Getafe on a season-long loan last month, following a 6.5-month investigation at Old Trafford, which decided that it would be most appropriate for him to continue his career away from the club. The La Liga club have received criticism for the signing of Greenwood, but their fans have largely reacted positively to his arrival. The 21-year-old made his first appearance for Getafe from the bench on Sunday, and after the game, manager Jose Bordalas clarified his recent comments which suggested Real Madrid star Bellingham had spoken to Greenwood. Bordalas told Radio Marca last week, "It was a surprise. We never thought we could get a player like that. But they got in touch with our sporting director. We talked. We didn't think it could happen, but both sides made an effort." Again and again, Erik ten Hag has provided an update on sideline stars Mason Mount and Raphael Varane. The boss was talking ahead of United's away trip to Bayern Munich on Wednesday. On the pair, ten Hag said, "Both are in a good place. They are shortly coming." So, Erik ten Hag has said that upcoming opponents Bayern Munich are one of the favorites to win the Champions League. United traveled to Munich on Wednesday for the clash, and ten Hag said, "Absolutely. Bayern Munich, I think, is one of the favorites to win the UCL, so we have to be good there. But I think I have already explained what we need there. We need character, belief, resilience, determination, absolutely."